So hi, hello, it's Lolo Dodo. It's been a while because for some reason my vacation is busier than my school period. It's probably the reason why I had a bad time at school with getting my points. Well, today I'm back with more character designs / redesigns of my old OCs. So I'm actually started the process of making my other comic that I had, the idea I had for like 2 years now. My current schedule is doing 2 pages per week and then have a chapter uploaded at the end of every month. So I hopefully that goes well. But I also am an extreme planner. So since so many of these characters are very old, especially Bloom, and Maria's also pretty old. Caramel's old but not old. She is old in concept, but her design, I haven't really drawn her till a few years ago, so she's not that old, but her character is that much older. So for the Comic Cordialis, I am redesigning a bunch of characters, and the one you're seeing now is Caramel. Caramel is the older sister of Duifje. They both have an other older sister. I've never really named her. She exists. And I have very fake memories of her, which sounds really weird. I know she exists in my head. She has no name. She has a fake design because I once made her in The Sims 3. And that's it. Caramel's role in the story, my friends say she's a questionable OC, like she's borderline background character, because her story is only really there because of other people, but I see her as an OC because I, 1, have drawn her multiple times, and 2, she does have a bit of a story. Like my friends, if I follow my friends' criteria, I might not have as many OCs as I say I have, but I see most of my characters that have a design and or a name are OCs. OC rent over. But anyway, Caramel has a caramel color scheme. I took a picture of a Google image of Caramel. I think it was of like the Millionaire Shortbread. I think that cookie is called. It's shortbread, caramel, and chocolate. I once saw it on the Great British Bake Off. It looked absolutely delicious. Tastes not that great, to be honest. I once had it. But I took that and put it in a color palette generator, and because of the background also had some metallic colors, it worked really well because she's also steampunk themed, so I could use that for the gears. So Caramel is steampunk Lolita caramel themed, and from the research, like last time I did research, I got more like unified data, at least for Bloom. Like Vivian was a really 50-50 split. This time I didn't really have a significant winner for neither of the outfits. So I just wrote, because I love mathematics, I wrote down the points every outfit got in the like round. So when the 4 outfits, which one is the best, and then 4 outfits, which one's the worst. So the likes minus the dislikes equals a number. So, and then, except for Caramel, the others only had 1 positive number and all their negatives or zeros. Caramel had a number 3 was the big winner with 5 points overall, because 5 people vote for best and nobody voted her for that outfit for worst, so that's mostly the outfit I'm recreating. However, a lot of people said that outfit 2 had a really good pattern on the dress, and I really like the pattern too. I didn't want to put it on the skirt because I really liked the brown on orange, but then brown as background, orange as the flowers. So I decided to do that on her head, as well as put a gear there to make it a bit more steampunky and not just a caramel color scheme Lolita dress with straps. Anyway, talking a bit more about hopefully the comic idea. I'm having a lot on my plate at the moment because I'm also doing last year I started doing 100 OCs drawing, but I didn't finish it in the end because I lost steam. I think I had like 20 left to draw, which is a stupid place to stop when you're already like 80% done. But I did. Because the file size was so big, because I did it all in one file, and I draw really bit already, so it didn't really work. I started again, but now only have 10 people per file, so you have multiple pictures and then only 10 per. So that I'm also doing that, so I decided to make a schedule for myself to do 2 of those per day. Then I have the 1 page of my other comic, Filler Wings, per week, and then 2 pages of Portiales per week. So my schedule is pretty full. And now it's summer vacation, but soon my classes start again, so I hope I can keep that up. Also, fun fact, the 100 OCs thing, I already have names of 120 of them, so it's gonna be more than 100 OCs. And it's only my female OCs, because fuck drawing dudes, I don't want to do that. Barely some of them, barely any of them have names. Let's stand full-on designs that I can easily draw. So yeah, I decided only to do females, and in those 120, none of Lolo's or Lois' souls are in there as separate characters. It's a really long story, but basically when I was younger, I misunderstood my masking that I have thanks to my autism as multiple personalities for like 2 months. I was like 12. I only got diagnosed when I was like 18. So it was my little preteen brain trying to make sense of what made me different from other people, or what seemed to make me different. But those are like 24 or like 28, I think I counted, different characters living in Dodo's body. Lois has some reoccurring, like some souls of Dodo, but also some new ones. So that's like another like 40 characters that I have on top of my 120. I might have too much problems in creating characters. And even then, actual background characters like the mates I'm making for Portiales, I don't see as OCs. So I really have a problem, but that's what you get when you start within a fantasy world when you are 8, and I'm already in my 20s, so like in most of my life I already had it. God, I'm getting old. But anyway, back to the drawing. The one I'm currently drawing is Maria. She is a significantly old character, I think. The thing is, for most of the characters I don't really have a significant time frame anymore because of how many retcons I did for my main fantasy world. She is this younger sister of Mark, which is a really, really old character that I know, but I don't really remember when I added Maria. Because I think that was when I decided that Mark was not a human-like anymore. By the way, in my fantasy world you have humans and human-likes. Humans are non-magical and will die from any magical exposure. Human-likes are just like humans but have the organ that magical creatures have, and so they can use magic and survive magic radiation. So Caramel is human-like. Bloom, you'll see later, is also human-like. Maria is a lake mermaid. Also, fun fact, someone put in the questionnaire that Maria's outfit weren't really suited for swimming because when she went deeper she would be attacked by a shark instantly. And I was like, I didn't explain what lake mermaids were in my world. Because in Dutch, a mermaid is called a zeemermin. And zee, the first word, is the word for sea. Meermin is more or less. So more or less sea, I think. I don't know if that's the exact translation, but the first word is the sea. And then you have more and less meer, min. So in Dutch, because of my Luxil Dutch, my Vinci is originally Dutch. So in my head I was like, oh, so you have zeemerminne and meerminne, because meer is also the word for lake. It's moor and lake. So meerminne, zeemerminne, riviermerminne, springmerminne, and rioolmerminne. So that's like lake mermaids, sea mermaids, river mermaids, spring mermaids, and sewage mermaids, that's the word. Those got scrapped. They don't have sewage in the word anymore. Too bad. Maria won't encounter sharks because her species and her kingdom is purely built in lakes. How they travel between them is by land, because my mermaids also have legs. They can transform to legs and to tail, depending on how wet they are. I made this up like years ago. It's not because of the movie. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my watch list. Anyway, I didn't draw her tail because I already have a tail and stitching this is just to get the outfit right. I also didn't draw a nose or blush because I already have a lot of those on stitching. You can only draw noses and blushes so much before you get duplicate. So that's why her face looks a bit barren. I combined her hair from outfit 1 with outfit 2 because that was the most suggested and voted. 2 was most voted, but almost everyone's like, I like the hair of outfit 1 the most. So hair of outfit 1, dress of outfit 2. And last but not least, Bloom and S. One person pointed out that clearly doesn't know me. They were like, lol, is this like based on Bloom from Wings? And it's like, yeah, you figured me out. I was 8 or 9 maybe even, and I was a big Wings Club fan, and I made my OC, not myself insert, my OC. My first OC was, by the way, was a Misty from Pokemon Ripoff, because I also was fan of that. Her little sister. Yeah. I will say Bloom doesn't have any links to like Bloom from Wings Club anymore, except the name. They are both redheads, but Bloom from Wings Club is more orangey, and mine is pretty red. And the fact that they like dragons. Bloom loves her dragons. Anyway, this is an outfit for World 1. Basically, my comic is about traveling to different dimensions / worlds. And this is, I don't want to spoil anything, so I have to think. The first world will be based on ancient China, and so I had fun designing dresses. It really bothered me that I think one person was like, oh yes, I like outfit 4 the most, but on the question, do other outfits have things you like? All 5 answers were like, I love outfit 4. It was my second choice. So I was really divided into like, should I go with outfit 4? But in the end, I went with outfit 1 because it had the most actual likes and not second choices. And it had 3 dislikes and 4 had 2 dislikes. So in the end, that was the outfit I went for. So in this outfit, I also didn't draw Bloom's hair or eyes because I already have them in Stitchy from a previous designs I made for her. So if you want to view the full outfit, please check out my Stitchy shop, which is in my link tree, and look at the snaps. And yeah, thank you for watching.